Hi, welcome back to Manoj Nambiar's Travel Experiences. Today we are going to explore Russia's capital city, Moscow, Part 2.
Leaving its dubious name out of consideration, Sparrow Hill is definitely worth a visit. It is situated on the south bank of a sharp curve of Moskva River, some 7 kilometers south from the city center, and it can be reached via the homonymous metro station. It arguably makes for the best natural viewpoint in the city of Moscow. Along its ridge, one can enjoy some beautiful views of Moscow center to the north, as well as get a nice glimpse of the honored Moscow State University to the south. Sparrow Hills has been chosen as a fitter translation for a good reason. The truth is that the term hills still does it a favor as reaching 220 meters height from the sea level and some 60 to 70 meters from the river level. Along its foot, one can have a pleasant stroll on the riverside pathway while marveling at Luzhniki, the Russia's largest stadium on the opposite bank. By the side of the park also stands the statue of Tsar Peter the Great on an islet in Moskva River. This is a huge, impressive and elaborate statue designed by Georgian artist Zurab Tsereteli and erected in 1997 to commemorate the 300 years of Russian Navy. It is the 8th tallest statue in the world and weighs a whole of 1,000 tons. The Fallen Monument Park, currently known officially as Museum Park of Arts, hosting more than 700 statues, is the largest open-air sculpture museum in Russia. It is especially known for its large collection of Soviet-themed artworks, moved there after the regime's collapse. Walking in it, one can get a good idea of how it must have felt to be surrounded by grave-looking stone. Next attraction could be to see the monument to the conquerors of space. This gigantic monument, over 100 meters tall and topped by a rocket, was erected in 1964 to pay tribute to the success of the Soviet space program. The monolith also serves as the main entrance to the Moscow Museum of Cosmonautics. At all Moscow Museum of Cosmonautics, you will be able to see various types of satellites, capsules, rockets and space shuttles, as well as serving to inform about the life of astronauts in space. You will see various space suits used by Russian cosmonauts, as well as food specially prepared to be eaten in space. In the interactive areas, you can even feel firsthand the sensation of space travel through a variety of videos, simulators, and touch-sensitive displays.